So this is my part two. So I've been reading about the coronavirus. I don't ever watch the news because I feel like the news, they over exaggerate some stuff. I just think the media loves to get a kick seeing people freaking out. It just memorized them, I think. And to me personally, it's like, it's not that serious. Like I say, I think about the Spanish flu. Those poor people, they didn't had, at that time, that was a long time, but they didn't have the connections like we do. And think about the measles. That really took a lot of children's lives. I think about the past histories of virus and diseases that almost wipe out a lot of Americans, but they all survive it. Of course, I'm pretty sure they were scared and petrified, but think about the intensity of petrified of that time in the 1900s and 1800s and 1920s, where there wasn't really advanced medicine. We have advanced medicine. We have information that comes out very quick in a blink of the eye. Those time periods, people didn't have information that fast. And when people did got it, they had no idea what the hell it was. So I kind of think a lot of people should just calm down and think about the past history of what America went through with different viruses and diseases. Because for one, like I say, medicine wasn't really advanced at the time. Two, information was very scarce and funny. Back then, it scared people, and today it still scares people. So nothing didn't change there. But the only thing that really changed is medicine and technology. And those poor people that die, from those viruses and diseases. Now, today, you can really say that we really put a good hand control when it comes to diseases and viruses, because doctors and scientists are constantly making medicine, constantly trying to make a breakthrough. I just read an article about two men who are cured from HIV. And I've been reading that for quite a couple of years now about people who have HIV, and they've been trying desperately looking for a vaccine, and they accomplished that. They accomplished that, which is awesome, which is good. It will help millions of people, women, children, men. It will help a lot of people. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera settled down here. Usually, it likes to stay still. But yeah, so they found a vaccine or a drug or a medicine. They found something. Sorry about me moving the camera. I'm trying to keep this camera in the flow. It won't stay. Let's see. Stay right here then. Okay, you like it right there, huh? But it wouldn't, that's great news that they found some type of medicine or drug that can cure people from HIV or AIDS, because it's all over the world, and it's very sad that people have that, who can, take in 30 pills a day, getting shots. It's terrible. Most people say, well, we shouldn't feel sorry for them because they had unprotected sex. 9 times out of 10, sometimes it's not always that. Some children were born with HIV and AIDS because, unfortunately, their mother, who may slept with somebody, end up having AIDS, and then they gave it to the child. Others may got raped and got AIDS and HIV. Some people who are prostitutes, unfortunately, they get it. Or when it's a civil war happening, all those evil men that rape women and men, and they end up getting that. There's so many ways people can get AIDS and HIV, even using unused needles. You know, somebody keep using a needle. I remember, I think it was in Pakistan or Iraq, or it was somewhere over there, and there was this doctor. He kept using the same needle to everybody in the village or city, and all the children and a couple adults had AIDS, all because he used the same needle. I think he went to prison for life, or he got the death sentence, because what the heck? I don't think he was a professional doctor either. I think they say he wasn't well educated either doing this. Why was he taking blood? It was something going on over there. I can't remember. It was a long ago story. But that doctor, or whoever he was, he used the same needle to all the people in that city and village. And of course, they did not know. They did not know. And you wonder, why did he use the same needle? Well, apparently he did it the right way. He had fresh needles. He used each fresh needles, but they was running out. So he said, well, they will never know I used the same needle with this person. And he infected so many people. So HIV and AIDS don't necessarily have to come sexual contact. It could come to all kinds of types of ways. But that was some good news. But this is the second man that is cured from HIV, and they're hoping they can make a vaccine, a drug. They're hoping they can make something so they can cure what they say. There was like 58 million people are affected with HIV. So they're hoping that they can give it to the people who really needs it. And that's some good news, you know. But like I said, I've been reading about the coronavirus. I've been reading about a lot of things that is happening around the world. There's ghost flights all over the world. Traveling is coming to a halt. Cruise ships are coming to a halt. People are stranded in cruise ships. They're trying to get them off. At my job, they sent a lengthy letter to all of us in an email saying, if you're sick, you stay home. If you came to a cruise ship or you travel international, you stay home for 2 weeks. You get paid those 2 weeks too. So I don't know. When I go to work today, it looks pretty full where I see. I think it might be a little ghost town. It might be. But people are very determined to get that check, because, you know, they got to pay bills. They got to take care of their family. They got to take care of their responsibilities. People are going to be very determined to go to work. Which I was reading something that doctors was fearing, because a lot of these companies, not all, but a lot of these companies are stingy, cruel, and mean. They don't let people stay home and pay them. They're like, if you go home, you're not going to get paid. And a lot of people got mortgage, rent, car note, medical bills. Like, people got to pay a lot of stuff. And due to the fact that some companies don't have a kind heart, people are going to go to work regardless, even if they're sick. And that's what scares a lot of health officials. They're like, God forbid, we don't want this, because they know it. I know it. A lot of companies don't give two craps about people. They don't. They think about their profits, their stocks, their money, their bonuses, and their business thriving. They don't care about people. Not all business, but some business people, they don't care about people. They just care about their wealth. They just care about their brand. And they only just care about make sure their company keeps rising above other companies. And most people say, that's so bad. No, but it is bad in the situation that we're in, that we ain't trying to spread this virus any further as it is. So I'm hoping that a lot of companies will take consideration, just keep people home and pay them. Because where I work at, people are, some people are going to take that. A lot of people are like, ooh, I like, you know, I like to take 2 weeks off. But yeah, this coronavirus thing is just crazy, and I'll come back with my part 3.